All right, guys, back with another one for you. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Hit that subscribe, like, turn on bell notifications. That being said, let's get into it.
Did y'all see what the White House just? The president is literally showing us what the future looks like. Speaking of future, he also posted on time travel. Get to that in 1 minute. So the video they posted, it shows this alien deception pop up in Washington, D.C. What if I told you I believe this all has a lot to do with Iran?
Iran.
Shut up. With the Iran thing, they just came out earlier and said that they're going to keep the straight and definitely it's never going back to the way it was before. At the same time, Trump has been posting AI images of a strike on that island and also capturing the strait or their oil capabilities for us. But you know, at the same time, our news is talking about a possible land invasion into Iran, and at the same time, our government talking about nuclear possibilities for the future with encountering Iran. But wait, there's more. What if all that happened and there's giant conflict in the Middle East and it made aliens come? And then, like Ronald Reagan said, that if there's an extraterrestrial threat, that we would all come together under the Norbis Ordo Seclorum. You know, that new world order. And then we have Trump posting these AI images as if he's some kind of time traveler. And of course, his uncle raided Tesla, who supposedly had a time machine, and also the book The Last President, and also The Adventures of Baron Trump about time travel, Ingerson Lockwood, the Ingerson Lockwood website. And then in that same AI video he posted, it showed that all these human politicians behind the mask, they were not human at all. So where am I going with this? Hear me out. I think they are legit going to try convince to us that Trump is a time traveler and that he came to our time to save us. And they're going to use these books to justify that saying. There's going to be an invasion of demons and fallen angels that they claim are aliens, and somehow Trump, the last president, is going to make some kind of agreement with them, seeming to save humanity, and then all hell is going to break loose. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Talk about it tomorrow on YT. Did you?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I believe that there probably is some technology where they can time travel, but they probably can't go back. I don't know. It's weird. Some of the stuff that you look at, it makes sense as they tell you the story behind it. Like the Tesla guy, he raided his hotel room. It was his uncle. I seen that Tesla show too. I was watching something about Tesla, and he's meeting with some people back in the day. There's a picture of him at a meeting, and there's the person who's in the picture looks just like Barron Trump. I'm gonna try to catch it again. It was on the History Channel. It was like a documentary about Tesla, but there was a video or a picture taken, and the dude he's talking to looks like Barron Trump. What do you guys think?
The audio that I'm about to let you listen to pertaining to Nolan Wells just might be the evidence that they need to lock everybody up that's involved in this situation. And if this audio is 100% accurate, this is every single one of them lawyered up. Listen to this.
And our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the fuck up!
Now I need you to go back and listen to everything that was said. Listen to how they're panicking in the background. Listen to the names they call. Let's just say this. Gia never listened to something that Mississippi is not doing. I'm gonna let you listen to her, and then we're gonna play that clip one more time.
So
Listen.
before I play this, I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, Sound production. I had to work on that CTO call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear.
I have to let you know her credentials. Listen to the audio one more time.
West tip of Horn, and it stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the fuck up!
You heard what he just said? The audio that I'm about to let you listen to pertaining
I
to...
don't know about that, guys. I ain't been following it. Have you guys been following it? If you have, throw some updates down there in the comments.
Every animal that eats its natural diet never gets cavities. Many tribal people never get cavities. Neither animals nor tribal people brush their teeth. So why do modern humans have to brush their teeth twice a day but still end up with cavities? The answer is simple. Consuming sugars and starches too often will rot your teeth. Meat and fat do not rot your teeth. If a lion loses its teeth in the wild, it will die. Lions in zoos, kept in captivity and fed a poor excuse of a natural diet, end up balding and losing their teeth. This goes for any animal that strays from its natural diet. This is why many domesticated cats and dogs lose their teeth, because people think that feeding them kibble is healthy, when in fact it's slowly killing them. I brush my teeth, but we as humans should not need to brush our teeth. The Inuit don't brush their teeth, and the ones that are still eating a natural diet have no issues whatsoever. They don't even have crooked teeth, because they were able to fully develop from getting all of the nutrients that they needed to thrive. The best argument for the carnivore diet is that countless people have reversed their dental issues by simply going on a carnivore diet. This, in my opinion, is very plausible evidence that humans should be eating primarily animal foods with sugars and starches consumed only on rare occasions.
What do you guys think about that? Think that us brushing our teeth makes it to where they actually fall out? I mean, it makes sense, you know, how they do things with shampoo. And I think I've covered a video on it where they make products to keep us having issues so they can sell us the problem or the solution to the problem.
In 2021, an Australian news channel accidentally broadcast a satanic ritual on live television. This wasn't at late night or a special horror edition, just a normal round of evening news. So let's just go to the backstory. The anchor is introducing a story about police dogs. She pauses for a second and then the feed cuts to this. Watch it and count how long it takes for them to say anything.
Parliament. The state government announced the proposed legislation today. It's in part due to the sting of a police dog during an arrest in Brisbane. Recent outages have shown
millions of people saw that. The clip went everywhere. People had decided the network had let something slip, and the network did explain it. They said it was mixed up. Footage from a different story running that night. The anchor even said it herself. It was the wrong tape. And that's true. That's genuinely what happened. Think about what that actually means. A national news channel had footage of a satanic ritual sitting in the playlist ready to roll because a satanic temple in Queensland was campaigning to teach religious classes in state schools. Think about that. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below.
That's what I was assuming. I figured they just had there was a video on another story and they skipped to it too soon.
Did you know that this video I'm showing you right now is actually before artificial intelligence came out? at least for the human public. We've had who came out defunding, the government operations into cloning. I wonder why they would say that if it didn't exist in the first place, right?
That there are loopholes that could allow the clone if the technology were developed. I'm issuing a directive that bans any cloning of human beings. Effective immediately, no federal agency may support, fund, or undertake such activity. Of course, a great deal of research and activity in this area is supported by private funds. That is why I am urging the entire scientific and medical community, every foundation, every university, every industry that supports work in this area, to heed the federal government's example.
And we're not even going to get into conscious transfers, which is peer-reviewed, and they've been doing for decades. Here's a book all on it right here. Did you?
Dang. Well, it looks like an old man.
Has anybody been seeing stuff out the corner of their eyes lately? Every time I turn around, I feel like I'm seeing something from the corner of my eyes, but when I look, there's nothing there. Not only that, guys, people are saying this as well. I don't know, ever since they shut down that thing in Switzerland, I've been seeing a lot of stuff from the corner of my eyes. But when I look, it is not there. And it's usually like a dark figure or something like that. It's not like I'm seeing a person, it's like I'm seeing a dark figure or something go by me real fast. But by the time I turn around, something's going on. I've been seeing a lot of stuff from the corner of my eye lately. Maybe I'm bugging, maybe something's up. I'm just asking, has anybody else been experiencing the same thing? People think that we'll get to the end of it ends. For real. Like, the beginning was good, but things are getting really strange out here, guys. I don't know what to think. I don't know what's going on. I keep waking up at 4 in the morning. Let's not forget that. For some reason, I keep waking up at 4 in the morning. Something is going on out here, guys. Let me know if they know what I'm talking about, if they're going through the same exact thing. Something's up. Let me know if you know what's up.
I ain't been seeing that out of the corner of my eyes, but now that he said that, I have been waking up about 4 o'clock in the morning for the last.
So this one's a weird one. This is coming from a couple of friends who noticed something odd in the sky. Not a typical UFO or an unidentified object. This is a very well-known object. They saw literally a flying car. Take a look at this video, comment below, let us know what you think.
Fog is going away. What is it? Oh my god, is it a car? What is it? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? It's a car! What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
So what do you think? Is it a flying car? Is it a balloon? Maybe new technology is being tested and experimented on, and what we're seeing is the next wave of our technological evolution. Watch it again, comment below, let us know what you think.
Fog is going away. What is it? Oh my god, is it a car? What is it? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? It's a car! What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
My guess is it's a plastic bag. It's either a plastic bag or a balloon. It does look like this overall shape of a car, but as the way it's floating and falling down, it looks like a plastic bag to me.
This is the Devil's Tower in Wyoming. And this is what happens when you mix mercury with aluminum. Looks a lot alike, Pooskies. Shabadoo.
I don't get it. I don't get the point behind that one.
This pyramid is in Antarctica. Take a look at this right here, especially when everything's in plain sight. So this right here, this is at the UN office, the UN headquarters. Got this on their wall. And if you look right here, this is Antarctica, which we thought that it was just in one spot, but this is all around, keeping us in this fishbowl, Operation Fishbowl, you feel what I'm saying? What Admiral Byrd was on. And I read the diary too in 2015, and I need to go check that out too whenever I get a chance, because he's telling more of what's really going on, but saying it in a good for y'all to understand, you feel what I'm saying? But beyond this ice, look, we got more land. We're not done yet. So the amazing part about all of this is Antarctica pyramid is the size about 8 times bigger than the Great Giza pyramid. You feel what I'm saying? Which is, that's what they display the most and then cover up everything over here. But back to it, and base of this structure is about 2 by 2 kilometers. But base of the Giza is less than 250 by 250 meters. So we know this guy funded the first operation for Admiral Byrd. And I was like, let me go look at Antarctica real fast and check out the whole continent on the map. Take a look at this right here. It's universal law to put everything in plain sight, but it's just up to us for us to really look and really pay attention to what we're looking at. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going through the whole Antarctica, and first of all, they naming all of these islands. You know what I'm saying? If you look, this is extra land that they're showing you. So that's how we know there's something going on. Oh, what is that? If you take a look right here, the family that funded that first mission. So what are they doing with the island right here? That was a lot of acres in Antarctica. Look at all them acres. What's going on here? I thought nobody lives there. I thought nobody pulls up over there. So when we're looking for these people, and we be like, man, why we don't ever see these billionaires and the trillionaires? Because they over there. First off, I believe we're on the flat plane of existence, but it's hollow. Because I know y'all didn't heard about the story of Agartha. And that story, that's what Admiral Byrd added into his diary. Take a look at all these different worlds once you get outside the ice wall. So when you got the firmament and you're outside of this wall, though, still enclosed in this world, you got other planes of existence that carry out once you get outside the walls. That's what's making the most sense to me, which is still named Jupiter, Saturn, and all these different other worlds, which you could call these multiverses, you know what I mean? But that makes the most sense, especially when you're talking other species, such as us. Go ahead and follow the page, man, if you want more videos like this. Part 2 on the way. We did.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, it makes sense that if it is a circle, you know, and then there's one entry, right? That's why they would guard that entry point and the exit point, to where if there's always a guard there, that's the only way for somebody to get through from one of them outside places. I could see that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Throw it in the comments.
Alicia Questing Beast, a hiker from Sweden, recorded this footage while traversing a remote forest in Jämtland County. Miss Questing Beast encountered an unidentified formation approximately 40 meters from the trail. The formation appeared to be floating and in a constant state of morphological change. Miss Questing Beast approached the formation and attempted to touch it, but the formation dissipated before she could make contact. Analysis of the footage suggests the formation may represent an interdimensional portal to another galaxy. Glimpses of stars and an unidentified nebula are visible within the formation. Alicia,
What do you guys think? Is that real or fake? AI. I don't know. I imagine it's most likely AI.
How many of y'all have now seen this picture circulating around the internet for the past few days? Or perhaps this angle of this picture circulating around the internet for the past few days? Now, I'm not saying they're real. I'm not saying they're fake. My biggest question is, why would the Nordics, and if you know about the Nordics, one of the most kind, loving, peaceful, supportive, helping extraterrestrial races, be choosing to speak to this man above all other people on the earth right now? Out of every option, this is who they're going to. It would have to be for a very specific reason now, wouldn't it? A reason that I'm completely aware of, and I guarantee a lot of you that watch my videos are aware as well, because you're awake to the truth of the universe and what is going on right now. Now, like I said, I'm not saying it's real or fake, but I did run it through software systems, and it did not come back 100% AI. It does have digitally enhanced elements, all of the software systems say, but it's not 100% fake. So that leads me to the question as, was AI specifically just created so you question everything that is literally happening now? Because it certainly seems like that's the case. What do you think? Have you seen this? How many?
Yeah, I think that's why they did make it AI. It's just all of a sudden it's real popular. So we don't know what's real and what's fake.
Would you want the food or do you want the alcohol? Alcohol? Okay. Well, had you picked the food, you could have got this. Hey, excuse me. Would you want the food or do you want the alcohol? Oh, you want the alcohol? Oh, grab that. Heck yeah. Let's go shuffle. Let's go. Hey, I gotta show you real quick. You missed out on this though because you didn't pick the food. Would you want?
I would have been pissed. You grabbed my shit like that.
Dear people of Earth, we understand that what you are seeing today will challenge everything you have believed. For thousands of years, we have remained hidden. Today, that changes. We are not your creators. We are your oldest ancestors, and humanity is finally ready to know the truth. Dear...
Uh-oh. Means it's real. That's real, guys. I don't know. That's some bullshit. Everybody puts up fake shit. I'm being sarcastic in case you didn't know. With that being said, guys, that's all I got for this video. If you would, hit that like, comment, subscribe, so I know it's worth my time to put these videos up. Once I reach a certain amount of subscribers, I'll start posting hour-long videos. But it's up to you guys if you want to see more. Peace.